Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is going to be something that I think is going to be pretty cool to do on camera. Show you guys how to do it from the very beginning of getting it in the mail all the way up to setting it up and throwing files inside of this Synology NAS disk station. I already have one. My buddy, he's actually from my church. He actually helped me hook that one up. It's already running. It's right over there. I already have a whole bunch of files in it. It's 20 raw terabytes, but it's 32 terabytes that are, it's 32, and then when you do RAID 5, it drops it down to 20 terabytes. So, it saves. If one of the drives go out, you still have your footage. Once you put a new drive in, it'll rebuild the data. You guys know how all that works. Y'all are here to see how to set one of these up from start to finish. So this one is a Synology disk station, DS918 Plus, and I have the hard drives right over here as well. So we're actually gonna take this thing apart, pull the bays out, and we're gonna put the drives in, and then we're just gonna hook it up to my network and do everything from start to finish. So let's get started with that. The first thing we are gonna do is put the drives in. So let's go ahead and do that. I haven't even opened up the box yet to the hard drives. They just came in the mail. I hope all of them are here. I'm sure they are, but yeah, they're all here. Got one. So we're gonna get rid of that. And here are all of the hard drives in the box. So the first thing we're gonna do, this is self-explanatory, easy, right, is open up the box. And they package these things really good. I guess they have to, being that they're hard drives, right? I actually have to go to my room and get the screws that came with the the server. It's not called a server, but I have to go in my room and get the screws that came with the device, the disk station, so I could hook these up. Okay, so they're all here, and I am gonna go off camera and get those screws. I have my tools here already. I'm just gonna go get those screws, and then we're gonna put the hard drives in the disk station. Okay, I'm back. These screws right here, I don't know if you can see them, these screws right here came with the Synology disk station. These are what you're gonna use to tie in the hard drives to the disk station. So, and it comes with a little lock. It comes with a little lock right here. So you can lock it so nobody can pull out one of your drives. Let me show you how it works. Nobody can pull out one of your drives. Like if you lock it, nobody can pull out a drive. So better to keep it locked. So for right now, we're gonna pull all these out. And we are going to, and that's what it looks like inside. It's really just a computer. You can actually put SSDs in here too if you're gonna edit off of it. You can put 2 SSDs right there. It's pretty legit. You have your RAM right there. You could actually upgrade. I don't know if you can see it, but there's RAM right in there. You got your 2 fans to keep everything cool. So yeah, this thing you could actually upgrade too. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these hard drives installed into the bays. Obviously if you plan on getting one of these, y'all already know to be careful with the hard drives. If you're gonna drop about $2,000 on one of these, you definitely might want to, take it easy, be real calm with the hard drives because they are very expensive. And they're not too expensive, but they cost some money. And if one of them go out, that's your money. If you make a living with footage, that's your money. It's down the drain. Well, unless you do RAID 5 like we're gonna do, and then you'll be safe. Good to go. I got my tool, got my bit, got my screwdriver. I'm good to go. So I'm gonna open up one of these and then show y'all which hard drives I decided to go with. So these are the hard drives I decided to go with. Iron Wolf Seagate. Well, I guess I should say this. This is my boss's that's gonna be stationed at my house. We're gonna be able to remote, this is a remote server we're using as a server. So this is actually my boss's. He purchased all this. But anyways, this is the hard drives he decided to go with. Got 4 of them. it will equal out to 50 something terabytes, 56. After RAID, it might be 40, I don't know, I gotta see. But this is the hard drive. All of them are 12 terabytes. It's pretty awesome. The other one I have, the other Synology I have right over there is only 8 terabytes per drive. So it comes out, like I already told you, it comes out to 32. Okay, so once you get it all lined up in the tray, there's 4 screws, 1, 2, and then 3, and then 4. Put your screws in and you'll be done with that. Okay, so the first one is done. I got the tray on. We're gonna do all of them right now. Just the first one's done. All you do is put it in, put your 4 screws in, and you're good. Let's go ahead and get the rest of them done and be done with it. We can hook it up and I can show you guys how to set it up. So on the third one, I learned something I didn't know. Instead of putting in the screws, you can just plop this in the tray, and then the side right here that comes off of the tray, you can just plop, you gotta take it off to put the hard drive in. Then you just plop this back in because of this right here. I don't know if you can see that. It's not going anywhere. So it goes right in the holes where the screws go, and it makes it 100 times faster. That was really convenient. I wish I would have known that for the other ones. But, I mean, with saying that, I'm done with the third one. One more to go. While I'm putting this on, I'm just gonna tell you, one thing that I love about these Synology disk stations is wirelessly on your network. They're so freaking fast, man. Holy cow, they're fast. I just love the speed. And you could be like sitting on the couch and you need to access a file on the disk station. Just do it wirelessly. Just go into the network and bam, it'll go to your computer almost instantly, no matter how big the file is. I mean, we have files that are 500 gigabytes. It'll take about half an hour to transfer it over to your computer. It's amazing. So the last one's done. I'm going to show you guys how to plop it into the disk station. It's pretty easy. I mean, so what I'm going to do is do this. I might get yelled at from some people. So I'm just going to take it, plop it in like that, make sure it goes down, and then latch the latch. Latch the latch. And do it to all 4 of them the same way. Bam. And there's no specific order these have to go in. You know, brand new, there's no order. So just plop it in, bam. And then you're done. Now, all of them are full of hard drives. You got your fans in the back to keep it cool. Everything's good to go. Now it's time to hook it up. Okay, so the next thing that I did, all I did was plug in the Synology disk station. I plugged it in right here. And my network routers are. I know this is a bad location, but I really have no other place to do it because that's the only place right there is the only place my internet comes in at in the whole house. So I got to get that fixed. So there's the other one I was telling you about. There's 2 there, and the one on top is the new one. I plugged it in. I plugged it into my network, but I have not hit the power button yet. So I plugged in the power, as you can see right there, the power, and then the network is all I plugged in. Okay, and let me show you where the network and the power goes. I mean, obviously the power goes to the wall. Then the network cable, the Ethernet cable. Here's my router box. See the yellow cable? It's right underneath the yellow cable on my network box. It's just where you plug in your Ethernet cables. Real simple. And that's really it. Now I'm gonna hit the power button and get this thing running, and then I will screen record my laptop and show you everything I do on there. Usually once you hit the power button, it takes a little bit for everything to boot up, and then whenever the status is green, I think it's good. I think that's the status it has to be, is green. My other one looks like it's asleep right now. I can go over there on the computer and wake it up, and then it'll wake up because I ain't really doing much to it right now. So I want to give it a few minutes, and I will let you know if I have to do anything else to get this thing running. Okay, so an update. After about 3 minutes, it went beep, and then now the status is orange, which means I need to go over there on my computer and log into it and get everything set up. I went over there to my computer as well and woke up the one on the bottom so you guys could see how every light's supposed to be green. all the lights are green, meaning the hard drives are good. But now I just have to set it up to the network. So yeah, let's do that. Let's go over there to the computer and I can show you that now. Okay, so we are here. Let me go ahead and get everything minimized so y'all don't see a whole bunch of personal stuff. Obviously, whenever I put passwords and all that good stuff in, I'm gonna have to block all that out, but I mean, you know, you get the concept, step by step here. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we have to type in this address, findsynology.com. You type that in. I'm gonna do it on Safari. Any IP address and all that, I'm gonna block out so you guys won't be able to see that. Okay, so my other server, or my other Synology's on here. You can see it, it's called Efficient Story. That's fine. There's the other one right there. Now I'm gonna hit connect, bam. I'm gonna have to agree, okay. It's really simple. They make it really easy for you. Okay, now I'm gonna hit setup. I'm gonna install the software. I think I already, yep, I understand. So right now it's formatting the hard drives, it's making sure everything is clean, it's getting it all ready so we can, you know, do work with it. We can actually throw stuff in there. So that's what it's doing now. Okay, so I'm glad the screen recording was working because y'all could still see what I was doing. I forgot to turn on the cameras, I was just getting it done. So this is where I'm at now. This is how everything works. I'm gonna have to blur a lot of stuff out so y'all can't just access, you know, my Synology disk station. But yes, this is how it works. What I would recommend on this page is drag this over to your desktop so you have it, and then, you know, you can just click on it quick. So I'm gonna hit next. So I'm gonna hit next, you are all set, and then bam, that's it. Now I'm in to my Synology smart update from now on. Once systems automatically check updates. Okay, got it. Device analytics, remind me later. So now it's going through the tips, which is fine. I mean, I've done it. So bam, now my second server, some people call it server, whatever, is set up. So now I have two and they both work exactly the same. So now to be able to dump stuff on this, I can't just start dumping stuff in it. I mean, I don't have anything set up. See, there is no shared folder available. If you want to get a shared page to create, okay. So now what I'm gonna do, I gotta create a volume and I have to do this in RAID 5. So as you can see, it knows disks are there. It knows I have storage, but it can't read it yet. I mean, it knows my disks are there. So I have a lot of space. Oh, okay. So let's go to control. Now I have to set these up in RAID 5. I think I finally got to the spot of how to set this up in RAID. Okay, see, set it up in RAID 5, minimum number of drives per RAID. Okay, so now it is doing it. Before using the space on storage pool, you have to create a volume first. You can go to the volume. So now I'm going to create a volume if it'll let me, because this is right here. See this verifying drives in the background, checking priority. So that's going to take about 40 hours. So I'm going to try to create a volume as well, because you have to create a volume. There we go. So now I have my volume 1 set up. Now I should be able to do file station. Maybe. Okay, so now I'm going to create a file where I can, dump footage and stuff. So there we go. I have 31 terabytes of raw storage. So I hit apply. So there we go. I have my folder and we are good to go. So now I can dump footage, and now I'm going to show you guys how to do it and put it in Finder. So let's do that now. Okay, so this is how you get it set up in your Finder, and you're able to do like dump files just like a regular drive. I'm actually going to go plug in my other disk station now so I can do both of them and show you how to do both of them at the same time. But first of all, instead of doing both of them at the same time, I'm going to do this one first to show you that it can be done. Okay, so you put this address in your Finder. I'm going to have to blur that out, but there's the address. You go to your Finder. I'm going to go to here, hit go, connect to server, and then all you got to do is copy this into here, connect, and as long as you know your username and password, hit connect, and then do your username, password. You should be good to go. There it is, bam, now I'm in. Now I can start dumping footage right here. This is the name of it too. So I'm gonna hit a new Finder here and I'm gonna dump some footage in just to see how it works. Bam, and now I'm dumping footage. And that's the speeds that I'm getting right there up top. This is a 4.8 gigabyte file that's gonna take less than a minute. Pretty crazy. And then it also has a recycle pin in the disk station, which is nice, so in case you accidentally delete anything, you can just restore it right back. So the speeds are pretty dang good. 87 megabytes a second is really good. So I'm going to let that dump and then I'm going to delete it. Just, it don't need to be in there. That don't need to be in there. But it's good to know both of them are already set up, good to go. They're both on RAID 5, they both have protection. The second one that I just installed is still doing some stuff in the background, so it's still not gonna have all the features that it would normally have. I don't know what features are missing, but I do know that it's doing something in the background, and that's what it's telling me, is it's doing something in the background. So I gotta find that. It usually takes, the 32 terabyte one that I have, the first one that I have set up, took about 12 hours. This one's probably going to take about 18 to 24 hours to do until it's completely done. But still, I'm able to do whatever I need to do without letting that finish up. So the last thing I'm going to do before I let you guys go is have them both hooked up and see if I can, just have them both hooked up at the same time. Let's just see how that's going to work. Okay, so I am now logged in to both disk stations that I have. I keep on wanting to call them servers, but my dang tech buddy kept correcting me and telling me to stop calling them servers. So I can't call them that anymore. It's so frustrating. Okay, so they're both here. One's here and then the other one's here. So now I'm going to get them both in my Finder. So with doing that, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. Actually, I'm gonna go here because the first one's already been there. So all I have to do is go to connect to server, do a drop down, and then bam, bam. Probably gonna have to log in. And then bam, I'm into both of the disk stations. As you can see on the other disk station, I already have a bunch of files. Let's see, just for fun, let's see if I can drop one thing into another, just for fun. See what happens. Look at that, I can. And it's not slow either, pretty legit. I'm actually gonna cancel that, but it's cool to know that I can do that. Okay, so now from this one, I'm gonna hit delete. Yes, I wanna delete that. I'm gonna go to my recycle bin, empty that because I don't need that there at all. And then there you go. Both of the disk stations are set up and they're working flawlessly, as you can see. Right here, I got 1 and then 2. So they're both working good. I hope you enjoyed this. Sorry for all the blurring out I had to do. I know, I know telling who's gonna watch this, and they can probably hack into it and do what they want with the footage. So anyways, thanks for watching. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and hopefully you learned something. It's really easy to do. As long as you follow the simple steps, it's really easy to do. But don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.